thank you for your long service to our country. I know that you've served under many Democrats, Republicans. You've always been nonpartisan and done your job to put our country first, and we appreciate your steadfast leadership. And if you are not reappointed, it will be very missed here. I have some concerns when I think about, I know you've touched on this a little bit through the questions today, but around the independence of the Federal Reserve. Your job, no matter what president you served under, Republican or Democrat, was to make sure that this was not a political position, while you brought news that some would not be happy about because it reflected what you had to do to address inflation. You know, when I think about the conversations we've had going through the global pandemic and the economic fallout, and how we had to infuse money throughout our country to keep our services afloat, our businesses afloat. And while we suffered from inflation like the rest of the world, we had the quickest, strongest recovery. We were leading the globe, and so much of that was because of your leadership. And so when I think about what this position means, how important it is that there is independence, what are your biggest concerns about a potential successor that doesn't prioritize that and wants to do what is politically asked of them versus what they need to do for the country? And what are their long-term repercussions if you're not acting on addressing the economic uncertainties and trying to address inflation in this position?
So I wouldn't speculate on that, but I would say, the credibility of the Fed on price stability is very, very important.